At 36, I realized that motivation alone is not enough. I don't need more goals. I need better systems. So this year, I'm not focusing on reinventing myself. I'm focusing on building systems. So for me, a system is something that I do consistently and it produces results, whether I feel motivated or not. So for example, I might say that I want to get fit, but what systems am I putting in place? For example, I would say I would train 3 or 4 times a week at 4 a.m. or at 5 a.m. or at 6 a.m. So that's the system that I have put in place for me to get fit. So here are some of the systems that I am building at 36 as I ease into my 40s. Number one, my health system. One thing I've realized that if I'm not well, or my body is falling apart, it means that everything around me falls apart. So the systems that I'm building for my own health, for example, one thing that I've done since the beginning of the year is that I have set fixed workouts day or training days that I'm saying that I'll wake up each and every morning at 5:30 a.m. to go and run at least 3 times a week or 4 times a week. In actual fact, at the moment, because I'm running a half marathon in March 22nd, what I've done is I've set up a calendar, or I have a calendar that I'm using where I'm saying I'll train at least 3 times a week, and I have to wake up at 5:30 a.m. to make sure that I go and run. So the idea is I can't just wake up and say, I'm going to do a half marathon on the 22nd. I have to train for it. So I've put system in place for me to be able to train. Another system that I've put on is I had a goal to say I will have to drink about 1 liter to 1.5 liters of water each and every day. And the system that I've put in place is that I have bought this water bottle that allows me to put in at least 1.5 mils of water. So I put it in front of me when I'm working, when I'm at work. If I'm working from home, I have this filled up and I put it in front of me so that it serves as a reminder that I have to drink water and finish it before the end of the day. And another system that I've put in place is I needed to sleep for at least 7 to 8 hours. So instead of getting into bed and start scrolling, these days I tell myself when the kids go to bed at 8:30 in the evening, I ease myself in to say, go and do your skin routine, shower, read a book and go to bed. Just make sure that you're in bed by 9:30 p.m. So that allows me to get my proper sleep of having 7 hours to 8 hours each and every day. Another system that I've put in place is that I had a goal to say I want to walk like 10,000 steps each and every day. That's the goal for myself. And I've been achieving that mainly because I have days where I train, where I'm running, and the days that I'm not running, I know because I walk to work, I walk when I go and do my school runs, I can achieve those steps that I need, even more some days. So those are the systems that I have put in place when it comes to my health. And system number 2 is the system of finances. I think I've talked about it at the beginning of the year that one of my goals that I had at the beginning of the year was I needed to invest at least 500 pounds. I needed to save for my long-term goals, which is to get a house in South Africa. But what systems am I putting in place? For example, for me to save the money that I need to buy a house because I can't afford to buy a house here in the UK, is that I have a standing order at the end of each and every month that debits from my account that goes into my long-term savings that allows me to save a particular amount of money for me to be able to achieve that. And I also have a standing order of 500 pounds that goes into my brokerage account that allows me to save and invest each and every month. So those are the systems that I've put in place. And at the moment, I have a goal to say I need to look at my budget at the end of each and every month. So what systems have I put in place? I've set up a calendar reminder at the end of each and every month. If the last day of the month is the 30th, I have a calendar reminder on my calendar that says that in the evening, I need to look at my budget. I need to look at all my outgoings and all my incomings. How much did I spend? Am I overspending? Do I need to save more? I will only know that if I'm I'm looking at my budget. So I've set up a system to say at the end of each and every month, I've scheduled it in like a meeting. I know that at 7 p.m. at the end of each and every month, before I go to bed, I have to review my finances. And the reason why I'm also doing that is that one system that I have set is that I should avoid emotional spending. If you saw my last video, I was doing a decluttering video because I realized that I would see things on a sale and think that, oh, it's cheap. Yes, it's cheap, but I was accumulating things I also did not want. So the reason why I'm setting up these systems also when it comes to my finances is to make sure that I avoid emotional spending. And system number 3, it's a system of personal growth. One of my kind of dreams or goals that I have in terms of personal growth is I want to have a business. At the moment, I run my own bakery. Some days it's seasonal, sometimes it's busy, sometimes it's not busy, but I feel like I still need something stable that I know it will generate some sort of a cash flow at the end of each and every month. So the systems that I've set for myself at the moment is that I need to read books about businesses. I need to listen to podcasts that allows me to grow my thinking on the things that I want to do. So for example, I'm reading the Millionaire Fast Lane book. This book has been an eye-opener in terms of just getting yourself to think outside the box when it comes to your finances, or if you're thinking of starting your own business and be an entrepreneur. It's a really good book. So this is the book that I've been reading since the beginning of the year. It has taken me longer than I thought it should, but I'm almost done with it. But for my own personal growth, these are the systems that I'm putting in place to say I should read at least 5 to 10 pages every night before I go to bed. I should journal every day before I go to bed. I should listen to at least 1 hour podcast when I'm going to work in the morning. For that 20 minutes that I walk to get in, I'll be listening at something. When I go out to go and pick up my kids, I have to finish that podcast before I get home. So those are the things that I have put in place that allows me to learn so that I can grow and start something for myself. But if I'm not doing that, you realize that I'll just stay stagnant and I won't have anything going on for me. And system number 4, it's a family system. For me, this one it's very, very important because I realize in the world that we are living at the moment, where everyone's attention is taken, it's either by gadgets, video games, TV, and everything. When it comes to family, you realize that you are in this routine where kids are at school, they come back, they watch TV, it's dinner time, then you say it's bedtime, and you never have that quality time of saying you're spending time together. So this year, one thing that I've done intentionally since the beginning of the year, I sat down with the kids and said, we are gonna have 2 days where we would have no TV day. It means those are the days where when I come back to work, or when we come back to work, we don't touch our phones, we don't switch on a TV, we don't touch any gadgets. So it means that it gives us a space or time to say, it's either we're helping each other cook and we are talking and we are getting to know each other, or after cooking, when we have eaten our dinner, we play some sort of a game and we are interacting with each other, and we are growing and we are getting to know each other each and every day. So that's the system that I've put in with the kids to say, we have no gadget day, we have no TV day. It's the time for us. We get to know each other. We get to talk like just normal human beings. It might sound a little bit funny, but when you think about it, I realized that there wasn't so much interactions between us and the kids, mainly because of all these things that are happening. Sometimes even us as parents will come back as very, very tired, and you think that kids are just watching TV or they're just playing games. But if you're intentional about the time that you want to spend with the kids and you set it aside, it really helps. Another system that we have put in place is that we'll have movie nights in the house. So instead of just saying people are just choosing to watch whatever they want on TV or on YouTube, one thing that we are saying that we'll have at least 2 or 3 movie nights in a month that allows us to sit and watch the same thing, have treats like popcorns or candy, but actually enjoy each other and laugh with each other. That's the reason why I've also put that system in when it comes to family. So those are the 4 pillars or the systems that I've put in place for myself as I easing into my 40s. I feel like time has kind of passed me by somehow along my 30s, and now as I reach my 40s, I think these are the things that I need to work on to make sure I prepare for the future me in terms of my finances, in terms of my health, relationships, and just personal growth and as an overall aspect. So that's all that I have for this video. Let me know on the comments below, what systems are you putting in place in your life to make sure that you achieve your goals. Thank you for watching. Bye.